Listen to this carefully. Nobody is coming to save you. No boss, no mentor, no miracle opportunity. When you decide to start an agency, you are not just changing what you do, you are completely changing who you are. If you're waiting for permission, if you're waiting for a sign, if you're waiting to feel ready, this is your sign and this is your permission. Because here, we're not talking about any strategies or algorithms. We're talking about mindset, the inner game that either builds your business up to an empire or destroys it before it even begins. So if you're serious about building something real, stay until the end. Because these 9 mindset shifts are the difference between playing business and building something serious. First things first, employee mindset versus entrepreneur mindset. For most of your life, you've been taught and trained to think like an employee. It's not your fault, but you're told what to do, you're told what time to show up. Someone hands you tasks, you complete them by the deadline. You're handed a paycheck every 2 weeks, not for the work you've done, but for just showing up consistently and putting in the time. That's employee programming. And it works great for just kind of basic general survival. But entrepreneurship, as I'm sure you already know, is completely different. There's no instructions, there's no guaranteed paycheck or even a guarantee that you're gonna receive any money at all. No one checking on you, no one waiting to see if you complete your work, no one patting you on the back when you complete a task. You completely shift from somebody tell me what I need to do to I'm going to decide to get this done. Employees simply wait for direction, while entrepreneurs decide the direction. Employees look for security, entrepreneurs trade security for freedom. And here's the brutal truth. You simply cannot build a business with an employee mindset. It's impossible. You cannot expect entrepreneurial results with consumer habits. You cannot build a legacy if you're still waiting to be approved, validated, and managed. And you need to realize that. No one is coming to save you. You are completely forging your own path. Now, number 2, taking failure as data and never as defeat. From childhood and all through growing up, failure was a punishment. Get a wrong answer in school, you lose marks. Make a mistake, peers laugh, teachers correct, and parents worry. So naturally, not your fault, you are programmed to completely avoid failure altogether and just overall play it safe. But entrepreneurs, they see failure differently. To them, failure is never a scary ending. It's data, it's feedback, and it's overall direction. When something doesn't work, most people will just look at themselves and say, man, just maybe this wasn't for me. An entrepreneur says, great, now I know one more way not to do this thing. I'm getting closer. You've probably heard the phrase, mostly from salespeople, that every no gets you closer to a yes. And that holds true across all avenues of entrepreneurship. That's the mindset. That's the simple reframe. You're gonna hear no from life, from people, from clients, but that yes, that one breakthrough deal, that one viral post, that one client that opens doors for you, that one yes is worth 100 no's. So here's the simple mindset shift. Failure does not set you back. It pushes you forward, but only if you keep moving and don't let it stop you altogether. Number 3 is imposter syndrome and just overall not feeling ready. And I promise you will feel this. If you don't already, you will. Everybody does, and that's the thing you need to realize. You will post your first offer and think, who the hell am I to even offer this? You're going to launch your page, start posting content, and think, there are people way better than me at this. Why would anybody come to me? You'll post YouTube videos, you'll post reels, and you will think, I don't deserve a single bit of attention. I promise you, you will think all of that. But let me tell you something powerful. Feeling like an imposter is the confirmation you need. Not that you're unqualified, but that you're evolving. You are now stepping into a new identity altogether. So of course it feels uncomfortable. You're not an imposter, you're just early. Most people wait until they are 100% confident to even take any action. But confidence never comes first. Action comes first, making mistakes, learning, then confidence comes, and then you achieve mastery. So here's the simple hack that I know you already know. Start messy, improve publicly, and don't wait to be perfect. Nobody relates to perfect anyway. You don't need to be the best. You just need to be consistent. Number 4, delayed gratification and playing the long game. This part will make or break you. In a job, you work today, you work tomorrow, you get paid every 2 weeks or at the end of the month. Instant feedback and predictable feedback. In business, you work today, you might get nothing. You work tomorrow, you might get nothing. You might work for a month and still get nothing. You might post 20 videos and get nothing. You might post 100 videos and get 10 views. You might pitch 30 clients and get 30 no's. You work for seeds, not for rewards. And this is where most people quit, because society has conditioned you and trained you to expect instant dopamine. But entrepreneurship operates on delayed dopamine. Dopamine of progress, not results. Results dopamine says, I will only be happy when I succeed. Progress dopamine says, I'm proud that I showed up today. I am building something real. If you don't learn to love the process, you will simply burn out chasing the prize. Winners don't just love winning, they simply fall in love with the work. Number 5, the identity shift. Stop calling it just my little thing or my side hustle. Words matter a ton more than most people think. Notice how people speak about their business. Yeah, I have a little thing on the side here that I'm doing. Yeah, I'm trying this little side hustle, this little small thing. It's just a little project I'm messing around with here and there. Stop that shit. The moment you label your business as something small, your brain is going to treat it as such. What you call it, you eventually become. Speak like a business owner, not a hobbyist. Say, I'm building a business, not I'm trying something to see if it'll pan out. Say, I help people with getting more appointments in their company, not I'm just testing out this little thing here to see if it works. Because identity drives behavior. When you adopt the identity of a true business owner, you will naturally start making decisions like one. Your language upgrades your standards. Number 6, mental resilience. Handling judgment and other people's opinions. Because this is inevitable. You're gonna need to learn how to do it. Because let me prepare you for something. The beginning is by far the loneliest part. When you're just starting out, people are not going to take you seriously. Kind of justified. Some will doubt you, others will laugh. Friends are going to say you've changed. They're going to say, why don't you get a real job? Are you sure this is gonna work? Must be nice trying to be a business owner. And it's gonna sting because deep down, you're already battling your own doubts. You don't even know if this is gonna work for you. And the world is just echoing them. But here's what you need to understand. They will doubt you until they need you. The same people who laugh now will later say, hey man, how did you do this? Can you help me do the same thing? You're so damn lucky. That's my favorite. You're so lucky, man. You're so lucky you did it. So protect your energy, detach from opinions. Remember this. Most people aren't judging your business. They're projecting their own fear of never even trying. Number 7, your environment will either build you or completely break you. Mindset is not just about what's in your head. It's about what's all around you every day. You cannot grow in an environment designed for comfort. If your circle only talks about weekends, drama, entertainment, sports, guess what your life is probably going to revolve around? You need to protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. Ask yourself, am I surrounded by builders or by spectators? Do I feel inspired or drained? When I speak about my goals, do these people help expand them or do they shrink them down? You need a growth circle, not a comfort circle. And if you don't have that yet, because you most likely won't in the beginning, you need to create it online, in communities, in programs, in mentorships, in comment sections, in DMs. Find people who are hungry, who talk ideas, not problems, who talk goals, not gossip. Number 8, action over planning. And this is the biggest one, I'm telling you. This is where 99% of entrepreneurs get stuck. The damn planning. You binge YouTube videos, you take notes, you read books, you listen to podcasts, you save business ideas, you buy courses, you invest in mentors, you redesign your logo 100 times, you build a website, you watch even more content, you download a productivity app. It feels like progress mentally, but it's not. It's just productive procrastination, or also known as mental masturbation. The mindset of a doer is imperfect action beats perfect intention. Don't need more information, you need more implementation. Execution leads to feedback, feedback leads to clarity, clarity leads to progress. Clarity does not come from thinking, it comes from doing. The market does not reward ideas. There's enough ideas out there. It simply rewards action. Stop trying to build the perfect plan. Start building momentum. Number 9, close, identity activation. So here's my challenge for you. And if you're still watching this section, I know you're serious. For the next 30 days, wake up every morning and just activate. Say out loud, I am building a business, not a dream. Not wishing, not trying, building. You don't need motivation, you need identity. You're not someone doing a small thing, a little side hustle, trying something new. You are a founder, a creator, a builder. So today, speak it, move like it, and build like it. Don't just click off this video and go back to scrolling or bucking around. Finish everything. Watch as much content of this as you can and execute on it. Don't just consume it and procrastinate. Execute and implement it and you will progress.